Welcome friends. So today we will be seeing one of the passage. Okay, so this is reading passage 1. You should spend about 20 minutes on question 1 to 13 which are based on reading passage 1 on pages 2nd and 3rd. Okay, so this is the title of our passage, Cove Cave Resort. Okay, Cove Cave Resort. So from the title we can assume that there must be something regarding resort in this paragraphs. As we are seeing, no ABCD is mentioned, so we will quickly numberize our paragraphs. Okay, so this will be the first, this will be the second, this will be the third one. Okay, this will be the fourth paragraph, and this will be the fifth paragraph. Okay, so in total we have 5 paragraphs. So now let's quickly see our types of question. So our first question type is MCQ. Okay, so question 1 to 5, these are MCQs. Choose the correct letter A, B, C or D. Write your answers in the boxes 1 to 5 on your answer sheet. Okay, so now let's quickly mark our keywords. The Stradbroke, this is our keyword. The Stradbroke became 2 islands. Option A, by intended destruction. By intended means by intention. By intensive destruction of the ship of the Cambers Valles. B, by an explosion of dynamite on a ship and following nature erosion. Okay. C, by the movement sand hills. By the movement sand hills on Stradbroke Island. By the volcanic eruption on the island. So these are the options. We have to choose one option from this. From these 4 options, we have to select one option. Okay, so now let's quickly see our another question. Question number 2. Why are laundry activities for the resort carried out on the mainland? Why are laundry activities? Okay, so this is our major keyword, carried out on the mainland. Option A, in order to obtain its water supply via bore system. In order to obtain. Okay. B, in order to preserve the water and anti-pollution. C, in order to save the cost of installation onerous washing machine. D, in order to reduce the level of phosphates in the water around. Okay, phosphate. So these are our keywords. So now let's move forward. What is the major water supplier in South Stradbroke Island? A, desalination the seawater. B, collecting the rainfall. C, transporting from the mainland. Or D, boring groundwater. Let's see number 4. What is applied for heating water on Coral Cave Island Resort? Okay, Coral Cave Island Resort means they are talking about Cove Cave Resort. Okay, this is the same thing, Cove Cave Resort. A, the LPG power. B, a diesel powered plant. C, the wind power. D, the solar power. Okay, so we have to choose our right answer from these options. So now let's move forward. Our 5th number of question. What do the managers of the resort believe the prospective future focus should be? Future focus should be A, more awards for research accommodation. B, sustainable administration and development in long run. C. Economic and environmental benefits for the tourism enterprise. D. Successful implementation of the resort development spectrum. Okay. So we have to look our answer from these options. Now let's move forward. So our another question type is question 6 to 10. Complete the following summary of the paragraphs of reading passage. So now let's quickly read it. Using no more than 2 words. Okay, so this is very important. Not more than 2 words from the reading passage for each answer. Write your answers in boxes 6 to 10 on your answer sheet. Being located away from the mainland, tourists can attain the resort only dash in a regular service. Within the resort, transport include trials for dash and the beach train. The on-island equipment is old-fashioned, which is barely working, such as the dash overhead. There is television, radio, and old dash and a small fridge. And you can buy the repellent for dash if you forget to bring some. Okay, so we have to look for these keywords. So now let's see our last question type. Questions 11 to 13. Choose 3 correct answer. Okay, choose 3 correct letters. Choose 3 correct letters among A to E. Okay, so we have to choose 3 letters. So from 11 to 13 we have to choose 3 letters from these A, B, C, D, E. Okay. Write your answers in boxes 11 to 13 on your answer sheet. So this is the question. What is true about the contemporary situation of Coron Cave Island resort in the last paragraph? Okay, here they are directly asking for the last paragraph. So we will get our 3 answers. Okay, from 3 answers from this last paragraph. Okay, I hope you understood this. So if in exam, if they are asking this type of thing, that last paragraph, then you have to look for the last paragraph only first. Okay, because in exam the time is less. Okay, and now let's mark our keywords. Okay, first let's mark our keywords. Coron Cave Island Resort goes for more eco-friendly practices. Okay, Coron Cave Island Resort goes for more eco-friendly practices. B. The accommodation standard only conforms to the resort development spectrum of phase 3. So this we have to look in the last paragraph. Okay. C option. Coron Cave Island Resort should raise the accommodation standard and build more facilities. Okay, should raise the accommodation standard and build more facilities. D. The principal group visiting the resort is international tourist. The principal group visiting the resort is international tourist. E. Its carrying capacity will restrict the future business expansion. Okay, so we have marked our keywords. So now let's quickly read our last paragraph. First we will read our last paragraph. Okay, in these 11 to 13 they are directly asking for the last paragraph. So we will read the last paragraph first and let's find the answers. Okay. So now let's quickly read our last paragraph. So now let's quickly read it. We examined a case study of good management practices and a proactive sustainable tourism stance at an eco resort. In 3 years of operation, Cove Cave Resort has won 23 international and national awards, including the 2001 Australian Tourism Award in the 4-star accommodation category. The resort has embraced and effectively implemented contemporary environmental management practices. It has been argued that the successful implementation of the principles of sustainability should promote long-term social, economical, and environmental benefits while ensuring and enhancing the prospect of continued viability for the tourism enterprise. Cove Resort does not conform to the characteristic of the resort development spectrum as proposed by Paradox 2000. According to the Paradox, the resort should be at least in phase 3 of the model, the national tourism phase, which describes an integrated resort providing 3-4 star hotel type accommodation. The primary tourist market in phase 3 of the model consists mainly of interstate visitors. However, the number of interstate and international tourists visiting the resort is small. Okay? Is small, with the principal visitor markets comprising local and residents from the nearby towns and Gold Coast region. Okay, here they are talking about the visitors. Okay, so the primary visitors are local and residents, and interstate and international tourists are very small. Okay, they are talking about the visiting the resort. Okay, so the principal visitors are locals and residents, while interstate and international tourists are small. Okay, small in number. The carrying capacity of Cove, here they are talking about carrying capacity of the resort. Okay, the carrying capacity of Cove Resort does not seem to be of any concern to the resort management, given that it is a private commercial ecotourism enterprise regulating the number of visitors to the resort to minimize damage done to the natural environment on the South Strandberg Island is not a binding constraint. Okay, however, the resort's growth will eventually be constrained by its carrying capacity, and quantity control should be incorporated into the management strategy of the resort. Okay, so what they are in this paragraph they are talking about the accommodation, they are talking about visitors, and here they are talking about the carrying capacity of the resort. Okay, so now let's see whether we are getting our answers or not. So now let's quickly see our question. So what is true about contemporary situation of Cove Island Resort in the last paragraph? Okay, so we have read our last paragraph. So now let's quickly see whether we are getting our answers or not. A. Cove Island Resort goes more eco-friendly practices. So we have seen these eco-friendly practices. Okay, environment friendly means eco-friendly. Okay, the accommodation standard only conforms to the resort development spectrum of phase 3. We have seen these also spectrum of phase 3. Cove Island Resort should raise the accommodation standard and build more facilities. D. The principal group visiting the resort is international tourists. Its carrying capacity will restrict the future business expansion. Okay, so in this type of question we have to use elimination method. Okay, elimination method is very important. It will be very beneficial in this type of question. Okay, so we have seen this, the principal group visiting the resort is international student. No. Okay, so we will cancel out this. Why we have cancelled out this? Because in the paragraph they are saying that the principal group are the locals and the resident and the nearby residential people. Okay, here we are getting our, from here we are getting this. Okay, here principal visitors market comprising locals and residents from nearby towns and the Gold Coast region. Okay, and in question what they are asking the principal group visiting the resort is international tourists. Okay, so that's why we have cancelled out this. Okay, principal group is locals and nearby residents. Okay, so we have cancelled out this. Okay, and a Cove Island Resort goes more eco-friendly practices. Yes, eco-friendly practices means environment friendly practices. Okay, we have seen this. Okay, so we will take A option here. Okay, We will take A option here because we have seen this. Let's see B option. The accommodation standard only conforms to the resort development spectrum phase 3. So this thing also we have not seen. Okay. And C option, Coral Cave Island Resort should raise the accommodation standard and build more facilities. Yes, this thing we have seen. Okay. And the last one is its carrying capacity will restrict the future business expansion. Yes, this thing also we have seen. Okay. So our answer will be A, C and E will be our answer. Okay. Coral Cave Island Resort goes more eco-friendly practices. Okay. So these answer we are getting from here. Okay. Okay. The resort embraced and effectively implemented contemporary environmental management practices. Okay. And accommodation, here they are talking about the accommodations. Okay. Okay, and here they are talking about the carrying capacity. Okay, so from here to here we are getting our answers. Okay, here to here we are getting our E option, from here we are getting our C option, and from here we are getting our A option. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So we have marked our answers, option A, option C and option E. Okay, so now let's see our first question type. The Strandbock became 2 islands. Okay, and we will move forward towards our first number of paragraph, and now let's quickly read our first paragraph. Okay, so now let's quickly read it. Okay, Cove Cave Resort is often seen as a form of nature-focused tourism and has developed into a key alternative attraction for visitors. Beyond offering the traditional resort experience, it has been proposed that management at Cove Cave Resort should emphasize best practices in environmental sustainability, incorporate educational and interpretive programs, and contribute both directly and indirectly to the protection of the natural and cultural surroundings. Okay, so in this from this we are not getting any other keyword. Okay, why Strandbock became 2 island. Okay, so we will move forward and read our second paragraph. Okay, Cove Cave Resort is a large ecotourism oriented resort situated in a remote natural setting. As the world becomes increasingly urbanized, the demand for eco-friendly, tranquil destination with unique amenities has surged. Has increased. Cove Cave Resort caters to this growing trend, encompassing approximately 150 hectares of pristine wilderness. The resort is separated from the mainland. Okay, separated from the mainland by a natural barrier, offering visitors a serene escape from the bustling city. Historically, the area was home to indigenous communities. Indigenous communities means native people. Okay, indigenous communities mean native people, but sadly many were wiped out by diseases such as tuberculosis, smallpox and influenza by the late 19th century, and the subsequent destruction of the ship, the Cambus Valles, because it contained dynamite, caused a large crater in the sand hills on Strandbock Island. Eventually, the ocean breached the fragile land formation and Strandbock split into 2 separate islands. Okay, so this is our keyword, 2 separate islands. Okay, so what they are saying here, they are saying that subsequent destruction of the ship, because it contained dynamite, caused a large crater in the sand hill. Large crater means large hole. Okay, crater means hole. Large hole in the sand hills on the Strandbock Island. Eventually, the ocean breached the fragile land formation and Strandbock split into 2 separate islands. Okay, so what they are saying here, Strandbock splits into 2 separate islands because of the subsequent destruction of the ship and the ocean breached the fragile land formation. Okay, so these are the 2 factors due to which Strandbock split into 2 separate islands. Okay, Cove Cave Resort is established on one of the world's on one of the world's few naturally occurring sand islands, which supports a wide variety of plant ecosystem and is a home to one of the largest remaining areas of the rare Livingstone rainforest on the cold coast. Okay. Much of the mangroves and rainforest habitats as well as the Malaysia wetlands on both South Steinbock Island and in Queensland were cleared, drained or filled to make way for residential, industrial, agricultural and urban development during the early 20th century. By 1939, farmers and grazers abandoned South Steinbock Island as the vegetation and soil were unsuitable for agriculture pursuits. Okay. They abandoned this place. Okay, farmers and grazers have abandoned South Steinbock Island. Okay, so now let's quickly see whether we are getting our answer or not. So our first question is, the Steinbock became two islands. A option, by intended destruction of the ship to the Cambus Valence. No, this is not intended. B, by an explosion of the dynamite on a ship and following nature erosion. Yes, this is our answer. Okay, by an explosion of the dynamite on the ship Valence and the following nature erosion. The movement of the sandhill on the Steinbock. No. By the volcanic eruption. No. Okay, so we have cancelled out these options and our right option is B. By an explosion of dynamite on a ship and following nature erosion. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. Okay, so we are getting our answer, this answer we are getting our answer from here. Okay, and the subsequent destruction of the ship, the Cambus Valles, because it contained dynamite, caused a large crater in the sandhills on the Steinbock Island. Eventually, the ocean breached the fragile land formation and the Steinbock split into two islands. So we are getting our answer from here. From here to here we are getting our answer. Okay, our first answer we are getting from here. These lines are important. Okay, these 4 lines, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we are getting our answer from here. I hope you understood this. Okay, I hope you understood this. The Steinbock became two islands because the Steinbock became two islands by an explosion of dynamite on a ship and following nature erosion. I hope you understood this. Let's move forward. Here our keyword is laundry activities. Okay, so we have not seen anything regarding laundry activities in this paragraph. So we will quickly move towards our third paragraph. Okay, being located on an offshore island, the resort is only accessible by water transportation. Only water transportation is present. Okay, the resort provides hourly ferry services from the marina on the mainland. Okay, so this is our keyword mainland. We have seen this keyword mainland. Okay, so let's quickly read. The resort provides hourly ferry service from the marina on the mainland to and from the island. Within the resort, transport modes include walking trails, bicycle tracks and a beach train. Okay, so within the resort, what transport modes are present? Walking trails, bicycle tracks and a beach train. The reception area is the counter of the shop, which has not changed in 8 years at least. The accommodation is an octagonal booth. These are large rooms that are clean, but the equipment is tired and in some cases just working. Equipment is tired means old equipments. Okay, and in some cases just they are working. Okay, our ceiling fan only worked on high speed, for example. Beds are hard but clean. There is television, radio and old air conditioner and a small fridge. These views are right on top of each other and night noises do carry, so be careful what you say and do. Okay, night noises do carry, so be careful what you say and do. The only thing is mosquitoes. But if you forget to bring mosquito repellent, they sell some on the island. Okay, So we have seen so many keywords here in this paragraph. So now let's see. So in this second number of question, they are talking about laundry activities, but in the third paragraph also we have not seen anything regarding laundry activities. Okay, so we will see our another question type, whether we are getting our another answers or not. So yes, we are getting our answers. Okay, being located, this is the summary. Okay, we have seen so many keywords. Okay, like repellent, like these repellent, old fashioned, these things we have seen in the paragraph, in the same paragraph only we have seen. Okay, so now let's quickly read it. Being located away from the mainland, tourists can attain the resort only by we have seen this, only by ferry, 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 regular ferry, hourly ferry services. Okay, we have seen this. Okay, we have seen, okay, we have seen this. Okay, the resort provides hourly ferry services from the marina on the mainland to and from the island. Okay, so we are getting our answer ferry, hourly ferry services. Okay, and okay, regular service means they are talking about the hourly service. Okay, regular service means they are talking about the hourly services. Okay, ferry, our answer will be ferry. Within the resort, transport include trials for dash and the bridge train. Trials for we have seen these trials for. So within the resort, transport modes include walking trials. Okay, walking trials. So trials for walking. Okay, WALKING. So try to write correct spelling. Okay, this carries our marks. Spellings carries our marks. So try to focus on spellings also. Okay, walking will be our answer. Within the resort, transport include trails for walking and the bridge train. On the island, equipment is old fashioned, which is barely working, such as the dash overhead. Dash overhead means they are talking about our ceiling fan only worked on high speed. For example, ceiling means they are talking about overhead. Okay, ceiling means overhead. Okay, so what they are talking about, such as, so the on-land equipment is old fan which is barely working, such as the ceiling fan, CEILING, ceiling FAN, fan. Okay, so look for the spellings. Spellings are very important. Okay, there is a television, radio, an old desk and a small fridge. Okay, so we have seen this thing. Beds are hard but clean. Okay, there is a television, radio, an old air conditioner and a small fridge. Okay, our answer will be old air conditioner. Okay, so an old air conditioner. Look for the spelling. Okay, look for the spelling. AIR, air, CONDITIONER, air conditioner. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here also. And last one is, and you can buy the repellent for what? Repellent for mosquito. We have just seen. Okay, MOSQUITO, mosquito. Okay, and this answer we are getting. Okay, the only thing is mosquito, but if you forget to bring mosquito repellent, they sell some on the island. Okay, spelling is MOSQUITOS, or mosquitoes. Okay, so, and you can buy the repellent for repellent are used for mosquitoes. Okay, MOSQUITOS, mosquitoes. Okay, so we have completed complete the summary we have completed. Okay, I hope you have understood this. Okay, so try to understand this. So now let's quickly read our last paragraph and let's find our remaining answers. Second last paragraph. This is our second last paragraph. We have already done our last paragraph. Okay, so now let's quickly read it. South Sandbox Island has a groundwater reserve. Has a groundwater reserve located at the center of the island, which has a maximum height of 3 meters above sea level. The water supply is recharged. The water supply is recharged by rainfall. Water supply is recharged by rainfall. Okay, understand this. Water supply is recharged by rainfall and is commonly referred to as an unconfined freshwater aquifer. Cove Resort obtains its water supply by tapping into the aquifer and extracting it via bore system. Some of the problems that have threatened the island's freshwater supply include pollution, contamination, and overconsumption. To minimize these issues, what issues? Pollution, contamination, and overconsumption. To minimize these issues, all laundry activities. Okay, so we are getting our answer: laundry activities. All laundry activities are carried out on the mainland. Why laundry activities are carried out on the mainland? Because they are minimizing pollution, contamination, and overconsumption of island's fresh water supply. Okay. The resort considers washing machines as burdensome to the island's freshwater supply, and the detergents contain high level of phosphates, which are a major source of water pollution. The resort uses LPG powered generation. The resort uses LPG powered generation rather than a diesel powered plant for its energy supply. For the energy supply, they are using LPG rather than diesel power. Okay. Supplemented by a wind turbine, which has reduced greenhouse emission by 70% compared to the diesel equivalent generation methods. Excess heat recovered from the generator is used to heat the swimming pool. Excess heat recovered from the generator is used to heat the swimming pool. Hot water in the cabins and for some of the resort's vehicle. Hot water in the cabin and for some of the resort's vehicle is solar powered. Water efficient fittings are also installed in showers and toilets. Okay. So we are getting so many things from this paragraph. So now let's quickly read our question. Second number of question. Why are laundry activities for the resort carried out on the main island? A option: in order to obtain its water supply via bore system, in order to preserve the water and anti-pollution. In order to preserve the water and anti-pollution, in order to save the cost of installation oriented washing machine. So this thing we have not seen. Okay, in order to reduce the level of phosphate in water around. Okay, but here they are talking about laundry activities only. Okay, so laundry activities are carried out on the mainland is in order to preserve water and anti-pollution. Okay. So our answer will be number B. Option B will be our answer. Okay. So we will write B in front of 2 in our answer sheet. Okay. In front of 2 we will write B in our answer sheet. Okay. I hope you understood this. Okay. So now let's quickly see our another question. What is the major water supplier? What is the major water supplier in South Stanford Island? Okay. Number A, desalination the seawater. No. Collecting the rainfall, transporting from the mainland, and boring underground. Okay. So boring groundwater is the main water supply. Okay. Boring groundwater is the main water supply. So we will cancel out this. Okay. So we are getting our answer from here. Okay. Cove Resort obtains its water supply by tapping into aquifer and extracting it via bore system. Okay. I hope you understood this. I hope you have understood this. Okay. Okay. So now let's see our fourth number of question. What is applied for heating water? Heating water. Here they are talking about the heating water. Okay. On Coral Cave Island Resort. So what they are for heating water, what they are using? They are using solar power. Okay. Not LPG, not diesel, and not the wind power. They are using solar power. Okay. From where we are getting this answer? We are getting this answer from here. For heating water. Okay. Heating water or hot water. Okay. This is the same thing. Okay, so this fourth number of answer we are getting from here. Okay, we are getting this answer from here. Okay, hot water in the cabins and for some of the resorts vehicle is solar powered. Okay, this is solar powered. For hot water they are using solar power. Okay, so the same thing only they are asking here. What is applied for heating water on Coral Cave Island Resort? So our answer will be solar power. I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood this. Okay, so and our last question is remaining. What do the managers of resort believe the prospective future focus should be? So the prospective focus should be of more hours for resort accommodation. No. Sustainable administration and development in the long run. No. Economic and environmental benefits for the tourism enterprise. No. Successful implementation for the resort. Successful implementation of the resort development spectrum. Yes, this is our answer. This is our answer. What do the managers of resort believe the prospective future focus should be? So we have seen this in our last paragraph only. We have seen this. Okay, I hope you have understood this. So we are getting this answer. We are getting from our last paragraph, this fifth number of paragraph. From here we are getting our answer. Okay, it has been argued that the successful implementation of the principles of sustainability should promote long-term social, economic and environmental benefits while ensuring and enhancing the prospects of continued viability for the tourism enterprise. Okay, so we are getting our answer from here. From these lines we are getting our answer. Okay, what do managers of the resort believe the prospective future focus should be? Successful implementation of the resort development spectrum. So this will be our answer. Okay, I hope you have understood this, and with this we have completed our entire passage. Okay, I hope you have understood this. I hope you have understood, and the title of the passage is Cove Resort. Okay, so try to understand, try to learn new passages. Okay friends.